Good morning, viewers and listeners. Welcome to the insurance segment. With me in the studio, I have Pastor Datimi Ojokojo. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, good morning, viewers, and good morning, Sir BJ.
We are still talking about motor insurance claims management. And we did promise that we would exhaust this topic so that people will appreciate the value of motor insurance, especially when we are closest to knowing what should be, when a claim really arises. We're talking about the estimate of repairs. Pastor, I will appreciate we get a position again. What is an estimate of repairs?
Okay.
From the side of a comprehensive, policy holder, and possibly from the side of a third-party claim being lodged, if we can marry it.
Thank you very much, sir. After an accident occurs, damage has taken place, either it's a damage to a vehicle or vehicles, whether it's damage to a building or any property that was damaged as a result of the accident. It's expected that an estimate simply means what does it take to restore this property, this vehicle, back to the state it was before the accident occurred. That's as simple as I can put it.
Okay. So the estimate, can one just possibly say that you look at the vehicle when it's involved in an accident and say, well, this is 3 million naira? Or
no way.
You have to give a breakdown of what constitutes that 3 million naira?
There are items, all the items to be replaced. If it's vehicle, headlight, bumper, it will be stated with their costs. Then if there's for workmanship, this is the cost of workmanship. So if there's going to be painting, panel beating, it is clearly stated because this report has to be vetted eventually. So
there are cases also where people, don't understand that it's not just motor vehicle.
Exactly.
The property can be, a fence can be damaged.
Yes.
And then what needs to be done,
yes.
Through a builder who might submit an estimate.
It could even be somebody was injured.
Okay.
And there must be a
medical
reports and medical expenses. It's very clear.
Thank you. Today we have had a very sharp talk, talking about estimate of repairs in motor insurance claim. Actually, our topic is motor insurance claims management. So, Pastor Datimi,
yes, sir.
We're talking about the estimate of repairs. You have said it is a detailed report indicating the value, to place back the insured in the position they were prior to that accident. You have also brought another point to say that even in the case of injury that will have been sustained, it's also possible to submit bills. That one is not an estimate. It is actually bills that will be there to say that somebody sustained an injury. He might need to take this treatment, that treatment, and this is the cost of it, and all that. So now, who prepares that estimate you are talking about? Who prepares this estimate?
Okay, there are many claims scenario. For example, we have a situation where it's a third-party claim. This vehicle, damages another vehicle. The owner of that vehicle may prefer his own engineer.
For sure.
Okay, so the person to prepare that estimate will be the third party's engineer.
Okay.
But if it's a lone accident, the owner of the vehicle, who is the insured, will also say, this is the repair I choose. So the right of choice, I would say, is the one whose vehicle was damaged. So that's the best thing I can say.
Yeah, because it's like the history you're talking about now. When you're talking about medical, somebody will say, what's the history of that person?
Thank you.
So the history of that vehicle is known by who had been repairing such a vehicle before. It will, but some cases, no, I don't want to go to my mechanic. You that have caused damage, take it to your own mechanic.
It's allowed.
That you can. So you say it's allowed.
It's allowed.
Okay, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Now, the issue of medical is the medical hospital where such a person is admitted. Because if there is an accident, there is the possibility of sustaining injury. Not just injury, some persons have dislocation, some persons have cuts here and there. the doctor for sure is the one who prepares such a thing. Now, when this estimate is prepared, it is now sent to the insurance company that is the persons who ordinarily
Yes, sir.
should oversee such expense.
Yes, yes.
Now, what's going to be their business?
Okay, in the case of vehicle damage, property damage, the insurance company, after receiving the estimates, appoints an automobile engineer or a loss adjuster. A loss adjuster will come in if it's maybe property damage, building, and all that. But when it comes to vehicle repairs, they appoint an automobile engineer, a trained one who has a vast knowledge of cost of things in the market, latest prices of these things. So he is able to assess and vet by visiting the repairer, the workshop where the estimate emanated from. So there is a place of discussing with the repairer. The automobile engineer, as I said, is appointed by the insurance company. When he visits the workshop, he must have a discussion with the workshop manager or the engineers, who submitted the estimate.
Yeah. Let me say something here. I've seen some persons who, when on receipt of estimate,
Yes.
they visit the market
Okay, yes, that's true.
to verify
Find the
the
price.
prices mentioned by that workshop.
That's true.
And then they come to say that what you have here for 3,000 naira,
Yes.
I saw it in the market, it's actually 3,000 naira. So it's good to go.
That's it.
But for this particular one, it's 2,800, where you wrote 3,000 naira.
Yes,
So let us have an understanding.
Yeah, so they
So there's really a talk.
yes,
that you
they
are
will
saying must
negotiate,
be.
they will discuss, because I think a lot of people, when it comes to insurance claims, they want to pad the estimates.
Okay, let us leave the issue of padding for now and then go to the point to say that if you are listening, it's important that you ask questions now. Send your questions to the insurance segment this morning on ITV or to Business Rendezvous so that we can also carry you along. We want you to be in a situation where you understand the basic principles and practice of insurance so that at the end of the day, it will be a win-win situation. We thank you for listening. God bless you and have a wonderful day.